A crackdown on illegal robocalls could be coming. The Wisconsin Department of Justice has joined 49 other attorneys general, urging the Federal Communications Commission to toughen its Know Your Customer rules for phone companies. Those rules require providers to know who is placing the calls on their networks and what kind of business they're doing, so it can cut off customers making illegal robocalls. Attorney General Josh Kaul in Wisconsin says stronger rules would make it harder for scammers to access phone networks. Coalition wants all phone companies to follow the same Know Your Customer rules and to keep a closer eye on customers who make a lot of calls and could be high risk. This is part of Operation Robocall Roundup, a national push to crack down on those illegal robocalls.